Go the bleep to sleep, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Go the Bleep to Sleep. My name is Dean Blizzard. You are listening to us or watching us live on YouTube. YouTube Live. New sign. Yes, Jordan, welcome. Let's welcome to the brand new sign. Mom, I don't think my mom has seen it yet. Oh crap, we didn't put a picture in your background.
Oh, I'm
did you see
here.
Did you see the fancy new sign yet?
Pretty fancy.
We have a fancy looking sign. How's everyone liking it? Oh, I love the sign. Sign looks really good. Nice. Give me 1 second. Mom, why don't you talk to everyone while I get a picture behind you?
What's on this?
Eat this piece of chocolate.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, what's going on over
Why
there?
did you come to me? You were supposed to go do something
Mom
over
walked
there.
downstairs with this and this.
What?
I've given up.
What happened? I thought we were
These are
gonna...
my favorite candies besides caramello
Okay, well,
bars.
I mean, if you're
I'm
gonna
just
eat
gonna
them-
hold it until Dean goes to it.
If you're gonna eat it, I'm gonna eat it. Wait, let's eat it at the
No,
same
no,
time.
no,
Ready?
no.
One,
It's
two.
not for you.
I'm gonna eat it, probably.
Why are there two mics here? I don't even know which one I'm supposed to be looking at.
Are both of these for us?
What do you mean?
There's an
There's two
extra mic
microphones.
just
Oh,
sitting here.
no, don't.
No, that's a fake mic.
That's
You
a fake
use
mic.
that one. I'll use this one.
That's for Jacqueline to make her think like she's on the show.
Jacqueline, you talk into that microphone.
I guess I'll get this one. I'm gonna eat this now. I don't know
just
what you're
gonna
waiting
hold this
for.
and-
All right, there we go. Now we got a
that's
picture.
a good shot.
Oh.
All right. Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Dean Blizzard. Oh my gosh, I like seconds before your comment came on, I was just like trying to smooth this out, make it real nice. It had a whole system. There was paper that you had to peel it off of, then you had to slap it on the wall, then you had to peel that other contact paper. But it came out very nice. I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, we have our fancy new sign, Go the Bleep to Sleep. But how is everybody doing? How was your weekend? Today is Monday. If you are on
Monday.
the East Coast, there is a ton of snow outside. James Dean version of Dean Blizzard. Oh, we're talking. Looks like we're talking about music. You use a credit card to press it down. Yeah, no, I was using this ruler. I was just like smoothing it out, and I was on the phone with Sophie. But yeah. So
Oh, speaking of,
what? What's up?
I threatened Dean tonight.
Jacqueline did threaten me,
Dean and I got in a fight.
yeah, I feel like
Dean.
that.
Oh,
Dean
don't
and I.
say it.
Yeah,
You don't wanna?
No,
it's kind of.
we're not going to talk about that.
It's about the toilet. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
this
saying.
is. Oh my gosh, Jacqueline wants
stop
to
it
go
At
there.
some
on.
point, we have to draw a line.
Exactly.
I just
We're just
drew
gonna
it.
draw the line there.
Anyways.
Anyway, moving on. Okay, so
Next time,
just a quick
I will not
update.
hesitate.
Just a quick update. So we have a new feature, ladies and gentlemen. We do. So I just set this up on YouTube today. We have a new way to monetize. If you haven't seen any ads when you were clicking on, you're in luck. You're able to skip, like, you got past the ad.
No,
but ads.
that's not how we feel about ads.
What do you mean?
I said thank you for watching.
Thank you for
those ads.
watching
We
the
don't
ad.
Say skip past.
Let's get past that. But thank you for watching the ad. That ad we made, I think it was 50 cents on the last episode. So that's one step in the right direction. So that's going really well.
Like my grandma.
So yeah, if you see an ad, thank you so much for watching the ad. And also we now have a thing called Super Chat.
What's Super Chat?
I know, it sounds so exciting. So if you want to Super Chat.
Dean making bank now.
Yeah. All the ad revenue funds the show. So yeah, our 50 cents went directly into the production today. But we also now have a super chat. So if you look at somewhere wherever the comments are, whether you're on, I'm not sure if it works on mobile, but if you're on a computer, there should be where the comments are a little like $sign. And so if you click on it, your comment will be highlighted and pinned at the top of the chat for I believe the rest of the night. Oh, Savage Mary! Okay, so there it is, everyone. That is
Savage
That is, oh my gosh, Savage Mary.
Oh my gosh.
So that is a super chat,
That's the
Savage
most
Mary.
money
Thank
Dean
you
has
so
ever
much.
made
I
on the
know,
show,
I
right
know.
there.
This is
Oh my
crazy.
Stop the show right now.
I know.
And Dean
We
will
have
go to
already
bed.
100.
a
Our
happy
profits
man.
have gone up by 100%.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Kimberly, Elaine, whoa,
He
what
can
is
go to college
happening?
this year. He's
I
going to
know. I can
college.
pay for all my books.
Oh my
Dean, you can't
gosh.
retire yet. I know, I
That's
know.
crazy.
Thank you so much. So, if you haven't
All right,
seen
that was our show, everybody.
that, yeah, thank you
so
for
much.
thank you for tonight. And go the bleep to sleep. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We're still here. Psych, like that was a little psych
Wait,
that we
how
just
did you
did
do
there.
that?
I'm a
Said psych
genius.
like it was
I'm a
1999.
genius.
Jenny.
Jenny, no! Oh my gosh,
He's
Jenny!
gotta come. He's
Everybody,
gotta come and he's
Virginia,
gotta-
what is
Wait,
happening?
No, Jenny, give Dean your address. He's gonna come and shovel your walk.
I'm gonna
now.
shovel
That's
everybody's.
your walk.
I'm gonna shovel everyone's driveway.
Everybody.
Everybody, DM me your
DM.
address, and I will
Dean
shovel
is
your
gonna be
driveway
shoveling driveways now.
for the rest of the
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. So if you are
No more. You have to
yeah,
glue
yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, it's a lot
So,
of driveways.
Dean, come
Exactly.
shovel my walk. I will be there, Savage Mary. So if you are looking at the chat, you'll see those are the super chats. It is a fun way to highlight your message. Oh my gosh, Michelle, you guys are crazy.
All right, now just out of curiosity, how is that moolah getting divvied up between the group? Just
Wait, I'm
Oh.
gonna be
Sophie,
honest.
like Sophie's here.
Because-
Sometimes.
Happy snow days,
Tori!
Tori. Oh my
Just
goodness.
saying, I was just wondering.
I will come shovel your
like, who
driveway
pays for these
and
snacks?
clean up all the
Just out
dog
of
poop in your
curiosity.
backyard.
The snacks on the
This is where
show.
we start taking all of these.
Yeah.
What?
Michelle! No! No,
my
okay,
gosh.
okay,
All
okay,
right,
all right,
all right,
okay.
show's over.
Crazy
Show's
Pantses,
over.
what
Yeah,
are you doing?
no,
All right,
no.
we haven't even.
No.
Crazy Pantses, let's all slow
Erlinda.
down.
Wait, thank you,
Erlinda.
say thank you,
Erlinda.
Michelle, thank
Like
you.
that.
All right,
Thank
you know
you.
what? This is your birthday. It's
yeah,
your
happy
birthday. Again.
birthday.
We just
I
celebrated
know.
21.
Now you can
and
pay
this is
rent.
Us celebrating us 22.
So, okay, wow.
That's a lot of driveways.
I know. This is. I will be
My
sore by
money
the
is
end of
for new
tomorrow.
dishes.
YouTube gets a little, and the rest is Dean's. Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
true. I have to look at like how much YouTube is taking. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what a super chat is, if you
was
look at the
it.
comments, those are all super chats. It's a way for you to highlight your message,
So funny.
and it gets pinned at the top of all the comments.
Jordan!
Jordan! No, what is
Hugs for
happening,
Jordan.
guys?
We
Jordan,
miss
we will come
Jordan.
shovel your
We're gonna come
driveway.
shovel your driveway and Wegman's driveway, Jordan. Nancy,
Jordan is the sweetest kid ever.
Jordan
Nancy,
is.
oh my goodness.
Terry, people,
Oh my
people,
gosh.
slow down, slow down,
Nice.
slow down. Oh my
That's
gosh,
so
you guys are
lovely.
very
Guys,
lovely,
very
very lovely. Thank you so
kind,
much.
yes.
So nice.
Yeah, we are. Maybe we can figure out some system to
I
like.
don't know how you're gonna hit all these driveways. We only have one shovel. Terry, thank you.
I know.
He only has one shovel.
They-
So,
Yeah.
Mrs. Blizzard, I was heavily involved in putting up one of the signs. So
That's true,
Sophie's input.
yeah.
Maybe you can buy Tilly a dog toy.
You all
That sounds
deserve it.
fair.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much,
Oh,
Nancy.
that was so
but yeah, but do
nice.
not feel left out. We will be able to see all of your comments still who
So
are in the
nice.
chat. Dean can afford a snowblower. Oh my gosh.
Odette.
Odette, thank
Oh
you
my
so
goodness,
much.
thank
This is very
you.
lovely. You guys are so
So
sweet.
interesting.
YouTube takes about 30%. Okay. All right,
Okay.
we'll keep that in mind.
Yes.
Um,
That means
Those
30
hanging for the past 2 months was also mine.
That means-
this is
Oh,
fun.
Wendy,
Wendy! No, Wendy, stop, Wendy.
Wait,
Stop.
wait. If YouTube takes 30%, this means only 30% or 70% of the driveway will be noticed.
Yeah, we only
We'll go all the way
we
up
only
to like 4 feet before
Exactly,
your door. And
exactly.
then you're on your
No
own.
more.
There is no heat in the house. That's why I'm rocking back and forth.
Yeah, we are it is
I tried
currently
to get
really
Dean
cold
to
in the
do the show
basement.
upstairs
snowing
by the fire,
outside?
but he said
I'm
no.
pretty sure it's so colorful. It is very colorful,
It is very
Lisa.
colorful.
I'm not sure what it looks like to you guys, but it is very very people are gonna go broke at this rate, man. Dean, you take all your money. No.
That was nice.
But yeah,
That's
so
nice.
those are that's the new feature we added. And so thank you so much. You made this so much more exciting.
Well, of course it's more exciting.
Jennifer, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
All
trying
the
to keep warm.
You're trying to keep warm.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
we're
start
doing
a bonfire
we're
under
doing
this
the
desk
mom
in about a
rock.
second.
This
Yeah.
is the mom rock to
This
keep
is the I
ourselves
should be in
warm.
bed
Yeah,
by now
look at
rock.
us all rocking. Everyone
Do
rocking.
we know when it'll be fixed? I don't know, Michelle. So Mike, who we love, Sully, his truck got busted up, and the truck's got the tools, and the tools are in the truck in the broken truck, and he's got to wait for the truck to come back.
What?
Something. No heat. But
No heat.
he'll come
But
fix it.
but we'll be able to
But if
use
you
this
stand-
money now.
Yeah,
If you
we're gonna
guys
buy
keep
a new
super
heater.
chatting, we'll be able to buy a
No.
new heater
No.
and the whole thing. Yeah.
So we're just
We
we're gonna
will-
do all of our shows by the fire.
Yeah. We're just gonna keep
should
rocking.
move the equipment
Just keep
around.
rocking
Well,
until we
Jim-
get warm.
Jim shut all the bedroom doors, the bathroom doors. If you go to the bathroom now, it's like you went outside.
Yeah.
The
basically.
bathrooms are so cold.
are very cold.
So I may have the same hair tomorrow. I'm just warning you.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's a little, but it did. It made there's only really
That's
two rooms left: the hallway, the living room, and the kitchen. So it's been very funny. Anyway, let's move on. What's
I
our
know, you
topic,
guys-
Dean?
you guys
Am
are
I
so
setting up the
lovely.
topic tonight? Did you get to do anything?
Yeah, so I've been super busy with homework. But yeah, tonight we're talking about online classes
I was
and
gonna say,
the death of the snow day.
I'm gonna be honest. I was
That's not what I did my
just coming
research
to
on,
say
just so
hi and also to just because online school isn't. I don't want to talk about it. It's not good for me.
Wait. What did you
I
do
was-
your research on, Mom?
Well, you
for
said
the-
I don't have a lot of time.
Being
Oh,
back
this is
on-
for Jacqueline being back on the show.
Oh, Terry.
I was gonna leave.
that's
Yeah, so now
nice.
Jacqueline has to stay.
has
Oh,
to
that's
stay.
nice.
No,
Oh.
Terry,
I thought
thank
we
you.
were
That is
doing
very
the
kind.
student debt topic, so I
Oh,
read
yeah, we
up
can
on
talk
it.
about that.
No, we can do
Well,
it
we
next
did the
time.
I think
student- we
it
were
all
doing
I think it
my
all like
taxes last
inter
night.
I think it's all interconnected. So we can
Is it?
touch on a lot of
I
things.
don't think it is. But okay. Let's talk about snow days.
Snow days. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is this single day marks the death of the snow day. Michelle says my son had a snow day today. Michelle, I am envious
Yay.
because guess what I did today? Not play in the snow. I had to sit through classes and sit and write essays. I still have essays to write after the show. I have essays due at midnight. It's not fun. But you know who had like a wonderful little snow day? All the people who are going on campus to Temple. They had a fine snow day of no classes,
So if you
sitting
were
at
taking
home.
classes on campus,
Yes.
those were definitely canceled with no option to be online. But the
Exactly.
people who were online,
They were like-
what we'll call the suckers.
Yeah.
They had no snow day.
Exactly. Now, Mary, I miss Jacqueline
Yes.
too. I even
Mary
managed.
and I
She
were-
messaged you
You're
on
on
the
Instagram.
Mary and I were talking. I said, Mary, I said, I'm okay.
Oh,
Just doing school.
Savage
Taking
Mary
a
is.
mental health break.
I was
Yeah.
She
taking
back
a
now.
mental health break. Maybe just a little bit.
You guys are
Yeah,
so
welcome
lovely.
to being an adult. It sucks.
I
There
know
are no
it
snow
does
days.
suck.
Do you know what has to happen in order for Daddy not to say I'm gonna be in the basement for 10 hours? Do you know what has to happen for Daddy to get a snow
The
day?
world has
the
to.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, the apocalypse has to
And
happen
it used
for Dad to
be
get a
like,
snow day.
If this was happening today and the world was normal, then
Right.
Daddy would have had a snow day today. He would have still figured out a way to work a little bit, but now.
Now it's
No
just
snow
it's
days.
painful.
So let's think. Okay, so here's one thing about snow days. I don't even know if you guys really did this, but when we were kids, let's go back a little. All right.
Back to the
Let's go back to
1800s.
the 1800s. All right.
1800s.
You knew before you went to bed if there was a possibility that there was a
No,
snow
I
day.
remember
Yeah.
that when we were in
Okay,
elementary
okay,
school.
Yeah.
But
Shh.
hush it up, youngins. You did not know your school number. And what
school
you
number.
would do is you would get up in the morning, you'd immediately throw open the curtain, look to see if there was enough snow on the ground. If it looked pretty good, you would not get dressed. You would grab hot chocolate from Grandma in the kitchen, and then you'd go and sit in front of a radio like a crazy person.
Radio.
And you'd put on the AM station KYW. news radio, and they would read off a series of numbers.
What?
And if your number was called, so you had to know your school number. So ours might be like 593 or something. So they'd get on. Yep, there it is.
Wendy's
knows.
like the 3-digit numbers. Yeah.
So you would get, and they'd say, here are the school closings. And they would go through each county. Philadelphia County. We're like, that's not us. And we'd run around and get something to eat, come back. We'd be like, and then maybe Gloucester County. We're like, that's not us. And they're like, Camden County. And then you sit there and you're like, okay. And they would do them in order.
Okay.
So they would do, like, if we're 593, they'd be like, 507. We're like, okay, we're good. 549. We're like, okay, it's still good. 577. You're like, no. And you just pray to 580. You're like, ah, like if we went past 595, you're like, where do you have to go to school?
I just remember when we were in elementary school that we would turn the news on and you would wait for your
The
school.
ticker.
Oh yeah. You'd wait.
To go by
You'd watch
on
the
the
news,
ticker.
and you didn't care what they were talking about, like whatever was happening in
they could be
Iran,
saying
but you
anything,
just
but-
watched the ticker. You were like, schools closed, area, and it was a
And
whole
then
thing.
that one they would do in alphabetical order because we
Right.
were St. Teresa's. So
Well,
you'd
now
wait.
I just get an alert on my phone. Temple just texts me directly.
it's
They're
not
like,
the
hey,
same.
it's not. I do.
Because when
Yeah.
it would come across the radio or that little ticker, like
Right.
as soon as it said St. Teresa's, you'd be like, yeah, like
Yeah,
kids
school's
would be
over.
rejoicing.
Right. But here's the thing.
I was gonna say,
fun.
Here's the thing now. Nobody now kids that are being born now and on through the
Julie,
future
thank you,
will never. Oh,
Julie.
Julie, thank you so much.
we will be at your driveway tomorrow.
Kids now and far into the future will now never experience
that's not
a
true.
snow.
That's not
well,
true.
it'll
When the
it'll
world
start
goes
to
back
it'll
to
start
normal.
yeah.
When the world goes back to normal, there'll be snow
Hopefully.
days again.
You think so?
Our school district, so the kids are not getting snow days, but in our high school district where Brooke is, I think, Dean, they struggle a lot. They have to hit so many days of school
That's
in order
true.
for it to count, so everybody can move to the next grade.
Right.
And so our school, a couple of schools around us called it and said, let's take a mental health break day. And our districts didn't, but they did say we are going to have a full school day in the same amount of time that it takes to do a half school day. I think that they're working any way that they can. I think that they want people to be able to relax and enjoy and feel normal, but I do think that they have to figure it all out. So it was good. Brooke was like, why wouldn't they do it the other way so we could sleep in?
Aw.
Let us sleep in until noon and then we go to school. So
I mean, I feel like I would want to go play outside.
Yeah. You don't get
know what I mean?
you don't
They're
get the
like-
chance to go play outside, because a snow day was like, everybody's off from school. You go outside, you start building that snowman, and it was a good day. I feel like
who was the smartest mom in the world and got everybody snow pants
That's
for
true.
Christmas
That's
that
true. So now we
everybody
can go play.
hated.
Yeah.
They hated it. Did you use your snow pants?
I couldn't
What
find
is
it.
everyone's favorite snow day memory moment? Did you have a day when you were like I remember a lot of times in middle school, sometimes I would take a gamble. I wouldn't do my homework and then just hope to God that the snow day was coming.
Do you remember what you did with your coat?
What did I do with my coat?
So Dean, none of my kids ever wanted to wear a coat. It didn't matter.
It wasn't
how
cool. I
cold
remember.
It
wasn't cool to wear
They
a coat.
never
I looked like a
wanted
giant
to
meatball.
Wear a coat. And so what we would do is on our way out the door, I was like, coat, let's go. And you'd
Mm-hmm.
all pile into the car, right? So now it was very strict, the drop-off line, and there was a nun, Sister Patricia. You pull up, you unload, you go. There's not a lot of chit-chat, no hugs. Just get them out and go, right? Mm-hmm. So everybody had their coat on when they got in the car. And we pull up to the school, and there's kids playing, whatever. And I'm not paying attention. They're all piling out. I was like, get out, get out, get out. And I see Sister Patricia as I'm pulling away. I go, hey, sister, I'll see you. And I went to turn my head and I see her go like this. She made like a real weird face. And I thought it was weird. And I was like, see ya. And I start pulling down the street. And I was like, something's up. That nun doesn't make that
The drop
face.
and drive.
So
That's
I
what
was like,
somebody
so
said, the drop and drive.
yeah, so now I pull over. And I was like, why did she make that weird face when I dropped Dean off? Or all of them off, right? So I parked my car. So now you're in a danger zone because there's cars pulling in and out. I pull my car over. I walk down the street. I come down the street. Well, first I looked into my car. He left his coat in the car. That's how I knew. So I was like, oh, we're going to do this. So I grabbed the coat and I stormed down, and Sister Patricia sees me coming. I'm like doing my mad walk. She's like, yeah, go ahead in. And he's playing. They're in the schoolyard playing. He don't know what's coming. And then all the boys around him, is like a scene out of a movie. He's like, yeah. And then I checked my mom and bah. And all the kids can see me coming, and all their faces went like this.
They dropped.
And Dean was like,
What, guys? What?
she behind me. And I turned around and I said, and I grabbed his arm and I said, you want your mommy to put your coat on for you? I'll put your coat on.
God.
I'll put your hood. I put every button, zipped it up, did the thing on the side. I did it. I give him a big kiss. I said, I will come out here every day and I will kiss you and put your coat on for you if that's who you want to be. Oh, yeah, let him have it. Guess what? He always had his coat on after that.
For the rest,
Thank you,
yeah.
Sister Patricia Face.
Thank you, Sister Patricia Face. Yeah.
And that's my
Wait, I like all
memory.
the Christopher comments. Did you see the one with the loading?
Yeah.
I like it.
What's that?
It's just
Christopher,
making
dead
fun of me?
chat. Thank you, Christopher. I enjoyed
no, the loading one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Erica
I
got
had a
the
Sister
loading. It's
Patricia
okay.
too. Oh yeah, no, Sister Patricia. She's the OG.
Oh, gee.
The OG. That is right. But yeah, it's gonna be sad now because kids.
You're gonna
kids
get-
aren't gonna get
you're
their snow
gonna
day.
get
So today, I got a text from Temple, and they sent me these. It feels like passive-aggressive text. They're like, on Tuesday, February 2nd, U.S. campuses are closed and in-person classes are canceled due to the continued storm. And then in a separate text, they say, online classes and remote operations will continue as scheduled. And I'm like, come on. Like, what are you doing? Like, why does it have to, why do you have to do that? So I went to Instagram today and I knew there was a lot of kids out there that were feeling very similar feelings to my feelings, and I posted this picture, which is it's just like a picture of me out in the snow in a Zoom class, and I said, "Dear snow days, sorry I can't play outside. I still have class online. If you have any questions, please contact at Temple University. Sincerely, Dean." Now, Temple University has not made a comment yet,
That's odd. That's
which is
weird.
very odd. Hopefully they'll get back to us. But
Did you hear about the guy that kicked over the snowman?
I did not.
Okay.
What
I
was
think
that?
this happened in England, right? So there's this family. They got two little kids. Carmen in the house.
Thank
Nice,
you, Carmen.
So as a family, they make a giant snowman, right? Big, tall. The kids love it, okay? Some guy, probably a little drunk, is walking down the street. And for whatever reason, he decides to kick over the snowman. In front, all the kids are at the window and they see him kick it over. Well, the parents are pissed. And they come out, they go, "What are you doing? We just made this snowman." And he's like, "Get over yourself. It's a snowman. It's going to melt. What's the big deal?" So they take a picture of him, or there's a video. There's somehow where they know who this guy is, right? So the guy has no remorse over kicking over the snowman and making the kids cry. Well, they find him. They find the guy. And they find out where he works. And he gets fired. He gets fired.
Wow,
And
that's good.
It became this whole thing, and he was like, "I don't understand. Like, you're gonna teach your kids that everything's forever. It's gonna melt." And so it just went back and
yeah,
forth.
but you don't kick over a snowman.
That's what happened.
Why would you do that?
Kick the snowman, and so now
my God.
I was like, I don't know. I mean, here's the problem. I don't think that the people whose snowman got kicked over meant for him to lose his job.
Right.
But if you're going to do stuff, and then when the press finds you, you have still no remorse for it. Your company, like if you worked at the Dunkin' Donuts, or like Dean Blizzard, who works at the Dunkin' Donuts at the intersection of Main and 2nd. Like, they know now. They're like, we can't be associated with you.
I love the fact that they confronted him, right? And they're like, why'd you kick over that snowman? He's like, hell yeah, I kicked that snowman
Oh
over.
no, it's like they literally have video of him kicking
really
the snowman.
didn't
Did you kick
care.
the snowman?
No, that's not
No,
me.
I
I don't know who that
But,
is.
but the hard part is that it puts all of these companies in these bad situations where you're like, you gotta distance yourself from the snowman killer.
The snowman
He's
killer.
like, I can't believe I lost my job because of this. And people are like, I can't believe you couldn't apologize to the crying kids whose snowman you kicked over. Like, how hard? Like, are you so dedicated to being the kicker of the snowman?
Kicker of the snowman.
You're going to be this guy.
Thank you,
thank you so
Erica.
much, Erica. Thank you for
Oh,
the.
and Sarah says, who is Carmen? Sarah?
Who is
Oh,
Carmen?
Carmen Cortez
I'm not going to
Very
hold
awesome
that
person.
against Sara Lee's cheesecake because I do like Sara Lee
Cheesecake.
cheesecake.
That's a good name.
Cheesecake. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
So yeah, no, it's sad that snow days are gonna go away. It's also sad that this guy kicked over this poor kid's little snowman. But you know, I think a bigger question is, you know, especially in college, should college kids get snow days? I say yes. I say
everybody
give
should get a
everyone give
snow
it the
day.
snow day. And then we're also, you know, we're talking about. So do you want to bring up what you researched today, and like we can find a way to connect the two. But I think they could, because if you're paying so much money, right? You're paying all this money to go to school. It's weird.
Don't you deserve a day off?
I was about
without
to
your
say. I was about to say it's
connection?
weird that the people who pay so much money to go to school are like, we want a day off from this.
Yeah, we don't want to.
We don't want to go to
yeah.
school.
Yeah.
I pay $15,000 a year. I don't want to go to school. It's
Yeah.
weird that we're arguing like for the you know.
Nobody wants to word that. People need a break. Yeah, when colleges are starting late and get rid of spring
It's good for your
break.
mental
Yeah.
health, right?
So yeah, it was the article about what Biden is going to do regarding the federal loans. So the latest is that Biden is pushing for $10,000 of relief as it comes to your federal student loans. And so they said the average student graduating takes out about $7,000 a year. So it's about $28,000 that most students come out in debt with.
We did all this math last night.
We did.
when
And
going through my college stuff.
and so he is suggesting $10,000 of relief for anybody that has a student loan. Elizabeth Warren and somebody else were suggesting $50,000.
$50,000.
relief. And so,
Wow.
you know,
Well,
they're
I saw they were calling it student loan forgiveness.
forgiveness.
So if you, let's say you have $50,000 in student debt, they would just forgive that. You don't have to pay that back.
Yeah,
you're,
and
like,
they
clear.
were talking about the people, you know, all of the economists who were saying that if they were to forgive these loans, that it's going to help the economy, because if you're $50,000 in debt, there's no way you're going to buy a house. There's no way you're going to be able to get a car or you know, take on these bigger so that's my thing, Michelle, is that, you know, Dean got into Syracuse and we would have loved to have had him go to Syracuse, but we can't afford Syracuse, so we did not choose that, but some people did. And so is it fair to people who made responsible choices?
That's an interesting point, and I would love to hear other people's opinions. Do you think it's okay? You know, some people take out huge loans to go to these big colleges. Should the government just be, you know, forgiving them? And is that fair to the people who didn't take out these huge loans to go to these big colleges?
Well, they were saying that right now there's $1.6 trillion
of student debt.
Student debt, and
Wow.
about 4 million people are already not paying theirs back. Now, they also just instituted something. So I was saying to Jacqueline about deferment last night. They make you take, just so you know, if you take a student loan now, you actually have to take a little class. So Jacqueline had...
Oh yeah, I had to do a little tax class.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Last
I
night.
think it's good because I remember when I did it my freshman year of college, you take like a little online course just to understand like where your money is going, like where the money is coming from, you know, when you're gonna have to pay back that interest, when you're gonna have to start
and
paying
which
back
ones
those
you
loans.
have to pay back, and which ones are subsidized and which
Yeah.
ones are unsubsidized. So I believe that Trump had pushed back for about 8 months, so nobody has had to pay their student loan debt for the last 8 months, and I believe he pushed it to January 31st, which was yesterday. And then Biden
so that
just
means
pushed it. No, Biden just pushed it into like October or November.
Oh,
So
wow.
people are not
wow.
being made to pay these loans, and there's no interest accruing on these loans during this time. But there are a lot of people, saying that something has to be done. I was talking to a friend today who said he thought that at least an associate's degree should be free for people so we can get, I think higher education is a great way to help your economy, help your population. So, and she's still paying. I wonder if they will forgive that far back. Yeah. They're gonna.
I think they're gonna
have to
forgive.
agree on some amount. But I guess the question is what is that amount? Now the other thing is that they were saying that most of these this debt forgiveness, majority of it helps white Americans who have larger debt. So wealthy Americans that have larger debt. So maybe they've chosen Syracuse and took out all of these loans, but the forgiveness doesn't tend to help people who are just barely making it, because they don't tend to take these loans out because there's no way for them to be able to repay them.
Patrice says, my daughter has just over $50,000 in student loans from UC Santa Barbara. Hoping the forgiveness is more than $10,000. She's now a scientist.
They did say that they're going to base it on say like your daughter, Patrice, that if she's making more than $125,000, then they will not forgive it. Like they're looking at, people who are struggling. Maybe they got a degree in, something that doesn't come out with such, a great starting salary. So
it's hard too. I remember when I got accepted to Syracuse and we called because we were like, there's no way. Syracuse, I believe, was like $70,000 a year. And my mom told me, she was like, okay, would you like to buy a house at some point in your life? And I was like, well, yeah, of course. She's like, okay, then we shouldn't do this. And so we called. We were like, hey, why not just call and see what we can do? And so we called the school and we asked like, hey, is there any wiggle room? Can we crunch the numbers?
Oh, yeah. She said, well, because you called, we will put your son into a pool. So it was like $70,000, let's say for rough numbers. They gave us 15. And that number was based on our FAFSA. And I was like, real quick, whose FAFSA did you read? Because I don't know why you think I got like an extra $50,000 to put towards his. I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about. So she goes, well, just because you called, I'm going to put you into a pool of people who, if he is accepted, he would get additional loans. Now, let me take some information from you. I go, yeah, real quick before we do that. What are we talking? How much are we talking? Additional. I was just, well, if he is chosen, which not everybody is, we would be able to give him an additional $1,500. I go, okay, I don't think you're hearing me. The $1,500 isn't going to like tip the scales for us. It's not going to be like, oh, now Dean can go. Not going to happen.
It would be, yeah. So it's hard. And I can't even imagine, I can't even imagine like going to a school, especially paying like 70 grand. Like I get anxious already paying the amount of money that I do to go to Temple, and it's always in the back of my mind like I'm paying so much money to go to this school, and like I want to get the most out of it. Because there was a time when I was taking all 8 a.m. classes, and I was going to class, and I was just exhausted. Like I would just be like, oh, like let's do class, and then after class I'd be like, I was so upset at myself. I'm like paying so much money to go to these schools, but so I can't even imagine like the amount of anxiety that someone has to feel going to a school where it's $70,000 a year. Like, how are you going to pay that off in the long run?
You can't pay it off. That's the point.
That must be so overwhelming.
That's why we're in this scenario. But, as long as people are willing to pay it, there are some people that can pay that. I don't know those people. I don't know that I've ever met those people. But some people are like, yeah, I'll pay it. And as long as there are people willing to pay it, they're going to keep those prices where they are. So
it's hard. So and even in the comments, it seems like a lot of people, like it seems like I feel like almost everyone or not, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people have debt. Some people even have, debt from when they were 30 years out of college, and so it's really so hard because that number can
Kathy,
that amount of money can really weigh on someone.
Kathy, I love that you're mentoring this young woman. She's 27. She can barely afford an apartment. She has $40,000 in loans, was in foster care during high school, has no family income, and could not get a grant. Like, who's getting grants then, Kat? Like, what is wrong with the system when this woman cannot get a grant? So I think there's going to be a major overhaul. I think that, people in general are really looking at, listen, it's a pandemic, and the people who you can't even get on the phone are service people who are in a trade and, keep the world going round and round. So I think people are going to really look at things a little differently.
So it's interesting, like, we have this conversation, and then, and yet, as a college student, I would still fight for my snow day. Like after hearing all like I'm paying this amount of money to go to school, like these teachers are there, and I want to get all the education as much as possible. It's weird that we still want our snow days. And I remember even when I was on campus at Montclair, it was like everyone was rooting for when like the snow day hit, and when everyone would get the text at Montclair, everyone would come out of their dorm rooms and be like, yeah. So sometimes it almost felt like people just want to pay it and then just be done. They're like, okay, I'll just pay the $70,000 and I'll have my degree now.
We're living in
so
like
it's so
the
hard.
greatest time of like the same day as every day over and over and over. Like it was a Groundhog Day for the past year.
Yeah.
So I think also a lot of it is just a change of pace where you can just do something different. I know adults still want snow days. Yeah, exactly. So
and I feel so bad too because I saw some people in the chat saying like, oh, I'm from Florida or I'm from California. What's a snow day?
Never even
what's a snow day?
They just have like just deafening hot day. I don't even know.
Yeah.
It just
I saw some people said they have Hurricane Day.
Hurricane
Day.
Yeah. So I mean that's gotta be very difficult too. But yeah, no, a snow day, like if you don't know what it feels like to have a snow day, like it's awesome. You wake up, everything's covered in snow, and flood days. That's gotta yikes.
A flood day, that sounds awful.
Yeah. That does not sound as exciting as a snow day.
I don't like snow days.
But it's a good day. Everyone sort of like is like really chummy, and everyone just wants to sit in blankets and drink hot chocolate and get all nice and cozy. So it's nice.
You know what was great was when the internet went down. Oh,
wait, what?
Such a good day. Don't you remember early on when like everything was transitioning?
Thank you, Virginia, for our chocolate milk fund.
And something happened. I think it was local, but it was pretty widespread. It was like Comcast was down and like you couldn't get on, and then that was the equivalent of a snow day because there's no workaround. You're like, nope. Now you really can't do anything. So you got to kind of pray that the infrastructure of the U.S. breaks down, and then you don't have school, which seems like a lot.
No. If the power went out, I would die. That literally
then you can't really do anything.
Then you can't do anything. I remember at Montclair,
spend time with your family,
and that would be terrible.
Awful.
Yeah, I remember at Montclair, like the snow would hit. Everyone is like going to each other's like dorm rooms. Everyone's busting out their video games. We'd like pop in movies. We had a Dunkin' Donuts in our building too, so we'd go to Dunkin' Donuts, grab some Dunkin', get the hot chocolate. Like, ooh, we had a good snow day.
Donuts.
Yeah, no, it was good.
All right, we got
with
2
the
minutes.
chocolate milk, yes.
But yeah, so these. I guess this we can look back and we can appreciate all of our.
It sounds so horrible.
It is, Mom. This is the death of the snow day.
No, it's not.
It literally
No,
like
because I have
kids,
the feeling that once everything goes back to normal, they'll be like, "Oh, snow day. Oh, but you could just do it all online."
We could just do it online. So we'll be meeting on Zoom for your upcoming classes. Like it's gonna be terrible. So we can look back and appreciate all of the days that we got to sit with our families, our friends, play some video games by the fire, curl up with the dogs.
No
and,
heat, and a dog with 2 toes. Oh, good times.
I mean, that's weird.
Very specific.
But we are now moving into a point of history where the snow day will be forgotten and lost in history. And
All right,
hopefully,
well, on that
hopefully,
fun note,
hopefully,
way to
hopefully in the future,
bring this
people,
topic around.
it's the death of snow days. Dean's snow days. That's true. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you enjoyed watching, we are go the bleep to sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation, enjoyed reminiscing on all of the snow day memories. And hopefully you are currently at home, nice and warm with your family. If you didn't already, be sure to hit the like button. It helps share this to the world of YouTube, and hit the subscribe button. You'll be notified every time we go live. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And for next show, we also have our new super chat function, so you can always do some fun super chats. I think there's also like super stickers. I didn't really look at all of it. It's like it's weird.
So exciting.
But yeah, so tune in this Friday, 10 p.m., where we'll be talking about a lot more coming up. Not sure what we'll be doing. But yeah, we will see you guys next time. And be sure to go
The
bleep
bleep
to
to
sleep.
sleep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time.
Okay,
The
what's
Boy
news?
Scouts
Tell me.
are attacking the Girl Scouts.
Like physically? I don't know.
Not
what we're saying.
physically. Boy Scouts of America accuse Girl Scouts of starting war. Now that is a headline.
those are-
Boy Scouts were trying to change their name just to call it Scouts.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Girl Scouts felt sort of attacked. Boy Scouts were trying to drop the name in order to start recruiting girls. Go
Are
ahead.
they learning different skill sets? Like, am
That's
I
true.
still going to learn how to make a fire? Listen,
now I'm
you
gonna
might know
get-
how to make a fire, but can you make a cookie? No.
That's true.
And that's why the girls are winning.
Remember-
Yeah, I don't care what they're called as long as they sell the Thin Mints. That's what
true.
I'm trying to say.
That's true. You know when you're walking out of the Acme and there's a little girl there and she has a box of cookies, you almost feel like, oh,
Oh,
man.
she's peddling those cookies.
Would you feel differently if it was a boy?
I don't care.
If you walked up and a
if
boy-
it's a drug dealer, I don't care who gives me those cookies.
A
An old
homeless
lady with
person.
one leg. I don't care.